All right, so here is another video on this week's lesson. We have making PB and J's. Everyone loves a good old peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay, so let's get to this. Making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich isn't simple. There are many steps that must be followed in order to make it perfect. First, let me go ahead and underline that word. First, you must get bread, peanut butter, and jelly from your kitchen. If you don't have them, a trip to the grocery store is a must. Of course, if we don't have peanut butter and jelly and the bread, can you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? No. Lay out your two pieces of bread. Next, you will spread peanut butter on one piece. Look at the illustration and jelly on the other piece. There we go. You would then place one of the pieces of bread on top of the other. Don't forget, you have to clean off the knife. You also need to put the lids on the jelly and peanut butter jars. Finally, you have to put them away. So what would happen without the first step? Let's go back and read what the first step says. The first step says that you must get bread, peanut butter, and jelly from your kitchen. So what would happen if we didn't have that step? You would not be able to make a PB and J sandwich without the first step. Do you see how Ms. Holland used the same sentences, the same words from the sentence? From the question in the sentence. That makes you doing that makes sure I know that I'm writing a complete sentence. Number two, what is one of the steps in the middle? So what was one of the steps in the middle after we get our bread, peanut butter, and jelly? It said next you have to spread peanut butter on one piece and then jelly on the other piece. So we can write that. A middle step, you see how I use the same there in step, is putting peanut butter on one piece of bread and jelly on the other slice. Okay. Number three, what would happen without that step? So what if we didn't put the peanut butter and the jelly on the pieces of bread? What would we have? We would just have bread. We would just have bread, not a PB and J sandwich. Okay, and that is how we follow order. Okay, we have our first step, our second step, and then our last step. It said, don't forget our last step is to always make sure we put the tops back on the peanut butter and the jelly. Okay, so you do have other worksheets in your packet from this work that you would do, and you would do the exact same way that we filled out this page too. Again, if you got any questions, just let Ms. Holland know.